Hi guys, this is Sheila E. from Tennessee. I'm making a honey bun cake. It's my first one, so I wanted to show that to you, and maybe we can make one together, okay? So I do have a box of yellow cake mix in here. I have 1 cup of buttermilk. On another recipe, you can use sour cream. I have 3/4 cup of egg beaters, or you can use 4 eggs. Also, I have 3/4 cup of oil, uh, 3/4 cup of egg beaters or 4 eggs, and 1 whole cup of milk, buttermilk, and 1 box of yellow cake mix. Alright, I'll be right back. I have 1 9x13 sprayed throwaway lemon pan. So we have 1 cup of brown sugar, a 1/2 cup of pecans crushed, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder. So we're going to pour this cake in here. I had a spoon. Let's see where it went to. We're making this one together. If you'd like to follow along. Again, this is 1 box of yellow cake mix, 1 cup of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you can put so much vinegar. I'll have to look it up to sweet milk. I think it's 4 tablespoons of vinegar to 1 cup of sweet milk. We have 3/4 cup egg beaters, or 4 eggs, whatever you prefer. And then 3/4 cup of oil. I will snapshot the recipe and put it on here. And like I said, there's another recipe I think my sister uses, and it calls for sour cream instead of buttermilk. So again, you spread your batter evenly across the pan. I hope this turns out good, even though I'm trying to cut back on my sweets. I would like to just taste of it, because I used to love honey buns when I was growing up. So we're going to set this aside. I'm going to get all this other out of here, all that I can, and set that aside. And then I have my 1 cup of brown sugar. That looks like a lot, and I thought that. I made one before, so this is my second one. It's 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of crushed, it's a 1/2 cup of crushed pecans, 1 cup of brown sugar, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder. So here's what you do. You just pour it over here, and then we're going to start to swirl. So we're going to put that across here, and then we're going to swirl that into our cake mix. Make sure you have your pan sprayed good with a Baker's Joy or some type of, you can grease it and flour it too, just like we did in the olden days. It works out just the same. And then you just keep swirling. Hoping this is going to come out good. Trying to get all those brown sugar and pecans. Now you don't have to put the pecans. That was optional. And then there's a glaze that goes over it when it gets done. So that looks pretty good to me. Very easy and simple cake. We're going to leave those swirls in there. and put that in the oven at 300 for 45 to 60 minutes. Okay, on this honey bun cake, this is a glaze, and it consists of powdered sugar, and it said a half a cup of powdered sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla flavor, and 2 tablespoons of milk, sweet milk, or 2% milk, or whatever you got. But I put a little bit more milk and added a little bit more brown white powdered sugar, because when I first made it, it didn't look like enough to go over a number 13. That's the consistency you'll be looking for. So when the cakes get done, we'll take them out and we will set this to the side, and then we'll put that over our honey bun cake. All right, see you in a few. All right, guys, we got this honey bun cake baked, and you can see it looks lumpy. And we've got our powdered sugar and cinnamon and milk, and it says to pour it over a warm cake. So that's what we're going to do. It almost makes me think of cinnamon rolls. And I did make a little extra, and I'm glad I did. And I may have to make a little bit more, because a half a cup of powdered sugar and or a cup of powdered sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavoring, and 2 teaspoons of milk just didn't seem like it would be enough to spread over at 9 by 13. So I went ahead and added a little bit more powdered sugar and milk. But it's beginning to look good, guys. You want to try to get some over every little spot. It does resemble a honey bun. I'll give it that. Just hope it tastes good. Now, like I said, you're going to have to put the pecans in that brown sugar mixture. So there we go. We'll cut this in a few minutes and see how it tastes. I'll be right back. Alright guys, it's time to cut this honey bun cake. And you can see that the glaze is already set on it. So I'm going to just cut a little piece here. I'm going to let my husband try that and see if it's any good. I don't know if he'd tell me the truth or lie about it, but he likes honey buns, so we'll see. So I'm going to cut him a corner piece here. I didn't cut all the way through that. Here. Alright, so let me show that to him. Right here it is. So I'm gonna let him try it. He says it's good already. Honey bun. Does it taste like a honey bun? Yeah. Alright guys, so you heard it from Pap. He says it tastes like a honey bun, so there's our honey bun cake. Hope you all enjoy. I will put the recipe on there. Alright. And God bless you, keep you safe. Always remember to give God glory, praise, and thanks. All right, see you soon. Sheila E. from